This is Jonathan Agger, 5th Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Liam Smith here with the fight you wanted all along, Chris Eubank Jr on January 21st. How does it feel to get this fight all over the line, and here it is?
Yeah, it feels obviously very good to be in a fight that the British public are happy about, and what's going to be a big fight in this country, and big fight in the world, especially with it being a WBC eliminator.
I know you would have been asked this probably throughout today, but he was very vocal in the press conference, dismissive of you, saying he can come in basically what he wants. You're easier than Conor Benn. Is this just all mind games from him?
Yeah, that's just him being him, and I think you're a fool if you believe anything he said. Even with the 60% last time, everyone knew he weren't going to be 60. You fully believe he's going to turn up 50% against me? If you turn up 50%, why are you paying Roy Jones to come and coach you? I'm sure Roy Jones is not going to let him go in at 50% because Roy Jones knows me as a fighter. He was there when I fought Canelo, he was there when I fought Munguia. He come into the changing rooms after the Munguia fight. Roy Jones is not stupid. Roy Jones is not going to come here to saying Chris Eubank at 50%, and I know that for a fact.
You were saying in there he thinks he's a superstar and things like that. What gives you that impression? Is it just the bravado and things like that?
Yeah, just his bravado, his demeanour, just everything about him, the way he is. Like I've said numerous times, we'd rather be seen on camera playing poker with Neymar than go for food with his sister, or we didn't even follow his sister on social media. He's just a clown in my eyes, to be honest with you.
Obviously, you sort of sparred together, and Paul just told me, Eubank knows what happened in those spars. What do you remember about them?
Yeah, obviously, we had good spars, and I take confidence of some of the things that happened in them spars. And sparring is sparring at the end of the day, and it was years ago. But stylistically-wise, I don't think he's changed much. So it's a fight that I'm confident in.
What was your reaction when sort of the whole Conor Benn situation happened and that fight didn't happen? What did you make of that situation?
Look, to be honest with you, my reaction was nothing to do with Chris. It was to do with wow, Conor's failed the drug test. Surprised, but then again, the person I am, in the same breath, I said what I said about him because I was so surprised by it, and obviously I heard he'd failed 2 drug tests, so I just automatically thought, wow. No wonder you're talking the way you're talking, and all that crushing in the gym. I'd be crushing in the gym too if I was on drugs. So that was more my thought process when Conor failed, rather than I can get in and fight Chris now. Because regardless of the Conor and Chris fight, I was never going to fight him next. I was fighting him. I was talking about fighting him after it. I was having one. He was going to have one, and then I was going to fight him after that. So it was irrelevant to me if they fought or they didn't fight.
People will say you're obviously moving up in weight, he's the more natural middleweight, but given the level of operators you fought at, does that kind of level that argument out a bit?
Yeah, of course it levels it out. I'm not a small 154, I never have been. I've been 154 my whole career. And again, the sparring has made me just think, I can handle Chris's size. So, again, there won't be much weight difference on the night size. He might look a lot bigger, but, we don't even think he looks a lot bigger, to be brutally honest with you.
Kell Brook's backing you to win this fight. What do you make of that? And do you think maybe he might come out of retirement to fight the winner?
Maybe that's a possibility for him because he's a huge name and he's always going to be linked with big fights. So he's always been linked with me. He's always been linked with Chris. He's always been linked with Amir. But obviously, the Amir Khan was the rivalry for a long time. He's always going to be linked with big names because he's a huge name, and if he comes out of retirement, he'll still be a big name and he'll still walk himself into a big fight. But it'll probably have to be very appealing to get him out. He's earned buckets, loads of money. He's just earned good money from the Amir Khan fight, and I seen he's picked me. Whether he believes it or not, I don't know. I think he wants me to win, so he's picked me. But time will tell, but good luck to him if he stays retired. You know what I mean? He's paid his dues and earned his money, really.
And I know you're a big football fan, so how are England going to do in this tournament?
No, never say never. The tournament's been mad, hasn't it? Up to now, like I said, people are losing, drawing. It's been a bit of a mad tournament, so they've got a chance. Everyone's saying a mad team, an outside team's going to win it, so why can't that outside team be England? Hopefully they get a good little draw. Going through, and then never say never once the knockout stages start.
If it isn't England, who would your money be on?
Again, I don't know. I've always been like a Brazil fan because Brazil are always brilliant. I like France because of Mbappe. anyone. I just hope it's a good team and who deserves to win it really.
The final one, I just wanted to know if you saw the sort of viral thing with Canelo and Messi and what you made of it. It took a lot of people by surprise, Canelo's reaction.
Yeah, but no, again, I think it's Canelo just not understanding football in a sense. Like, I don't think it was nothing by it with Messi. Like I said, it was what it was. I think it was a kit when the top was on the floor, and again, I think Aguero tried to justify it. Look, when you finish a match, everyone's tops are on the floor. You wipe it. Like, I don't mean to be weird here after footy. When I'm throwing my football top on the grass, sometimes I blow my nose on it because I know it's going in the washing machine. It's disgusting, but it's not an. I don't think Messi's doing anything bad by it, but I just think it was more so Canelo not understanding that side of football. It's not a big thing where Canelo's from, and he's big into his golf. He's not really into his footy, so I probably put it down to that rather than them being disrespectful and at each other.
Cool, Liam. Thanks for your time. Prediction, if you have one for the fight.
Liam Smith win, January 21st.
Liam Smith, appreciate it, mate.